Welcome back, family, friends, and fellow gamers, to Game Bros Playing Horizon Zero Dawn, another Saturday episode. We are going to continue the quest, but first a little quick recap. We got out of the Embrace, destroyed a demon or corruptor. That's what they're called.
Yeah, corruptor.
And then we made our way, found the war chief, who's somewhere over there. Now we are tag teaming with them. We killed all the people here, and now I'm going to scan the area, which I actually just forgot to do last time, to then see where we're going next, basically. So investigating the dig site is the quest I have. So I need to find, highlight tracks, and then from there I can track down whatever, I think it's whatever they were doing. I think it's something, they were digging those demons up here, and so now we're just seeing what exactly they're doing. Oh, I actually have to scan this thing. Okay, cool. I didn't know that.
Commanders, over the past month, accidental blaze explosions have killed 12 men. Here in the Ring of Metal, I've taken the precaution of placing our entire stockpile in a covered shelter, safe from stray sparks and lightning. And I've posted guards to control access. I urge you to take similar measures, or suffer the consequences. Supply Master Theron, out.
A blaze stockpile inside their base. Sabotage that, and you win.
Yes. So basically they've made a, well, I wouldn't say a large bomb, but...
The rest of the killers are camped inside a ring of metal. Any idea what that means?
Damn them. The Ring of Metal lies in the ruins of Devil's Grief. That ground is taboo. I will return to the matriarchs, beg them to make an exception.
There's no time for that.
Blood spilled calls for blood spilled. If the ground is cursed, then let our vengeance sanctify it.
You blaspheme.
Please, War Chief, break the taboo.
Devil's Grief is a cursed place. But maybe Aloy's secret blessing can protect us. I'll send scouts ahead. Our force will assemble at the cliff above Red Echoes and launch our attack from there.
Sounds like a plan. See you there.
All right, I think we found where the rest of the party that attacked the Proving is.
Yes, that's in that place.
The Metal Ring. Yeah, Revenge of the Nora.
Okay, just for the sake of continuing this quest, I'm going to go ahead and head there and do that. So that'll be kind of the main thing we're doing. Is there really only like 3 people? Like, where's the war chief? She's not coming with us. Okay.
Yeah. All right, we got it. We don't need any other help. 3 on 30 with the corruptor, and we'll be fine. There's a bandit camp that's like a hop, skip, and a jump right over here, so we're gonna do that instead. On our way to the actual bandits. This is the guy, if you guys remember last time, the Meridian guy, I think.
I don't know, but he has that weird headdress.
Sure that's him, yeah. And he's like, let's go fight some bandits. And Aloy's like, okay. So that's kind of what we're going to do. And then he wants to meet up outside of the bandit camp.
Sure.
Like, I guess I'm fine. I've got a bunch of other stuff on my planner, but...
I got some time, I guess.
But
rabbit. I need to kill a rabbit. I need to kill a rabbit and get his bones. Did I get a bone?
Yes, you
did. Bony meat. Yes, okay. I can craft something now. Okay, so here's this guy. There he is. Yeah, guy with the weird headdress and face paint and all that stuff.
I'm glad you came.
You're glad. Why?
Call it a shared interest. And call me Nil. Look there, those old rocks. A bandit clan squats under them. Disturb the rocks and they'll come wriggling out. Worms that they are.
Bandits. Why have they come here?
The Nora are in trouble. Rumors spread like blood. With no braves to guard the border, killers hungry for sport slip right through. My partner and I shadowed these scum for days. Good tracker, but he went on ahead without me. We talked about this kind of behavior. Still, I understand. Leave it too long, your fingers itch for the bowstring. Say, how about you and I work together? Kill them all.
I don't know you, and I have no reason to trust you.
Trust is a rare egg to find, isn't it? I'm just a traveler with a bow, concerned about the state of these lands, and a missing partner.
I don't think you're just anything at all.
Let me put it another way. Are you a bandit?
Of course not.
Then you have nothing to fear from me.
All right. Someone has to stop them from hurting others.
And we will. We'll stop them from doing anything. Safe screening why. Go ahead and take the lead. I look forward to seeing what you're capable of.
So yeah, the bandit camps are kind of just like a little extra side mission thing that we can do. If it's not super interesting, then we can cut it out, but we're going to probably do this one.
We're already here, and it's experience.
Yeah, it's experience. But it's, as far as story goes, it doesn't really offer anything to the story. It's just
not really.
Experience, you know, clearing out the land. So for the most part, we probably won't keep them in as we play.
How did
without, it gave you like the one where you were shooting a rabbit, but not that one.
Oh,
wow.
I just tried to time that.
That was a good shot.
I think the game is a little generous. Actually, I know it is. I think that one was a decent shot anyway. I don't know if I would have hit him on the hardcore, you know, crazy mode, but still.
Ooh.
I love doing that, like jump and then like as long as you're more or less aiming the correct direction, all you have to do is little minor tweaks.
They're still looking.
May I speak with you?
So a quick sell stuff and then go from there.
You have a really good bow?
That one. That's the bow.
That's a good one.
Okay, so this is I'm gonna go ahead and we can keep this part in this little bit. So I found this bow, but this one is a sharpshooter's bow. It can shoot tear arrows, which basically will completely knock off any type of like plating or armor on a machine. It's very, very good for that. So that'll be this one, although the arrows are very expensive. Like I don't even have the void things necessary to make those yet.
You can't even make anymore. But
and those
are incredibly useful because there are bigger machines that have weapons attached, and you can use it to knock it off.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh man, it's so much nicer. Instead of just shooting them with normal arrows for forever.
Feels good, doesn't it? Hold it inside you one last breath. Then let it out.
I didn't find your partner.
They killed him. I hardly feel surprised. He was already getting cocky when we carved through the last bandit camp. I thought he and I were agreed. Only enjoy the killing as much as the challenge. No great loss. Nothing in the wilds I can't handle, just me and the voice of our teeth here.
Your bow has a name?
Yours doesn't?
You're not just a traveler. That armor was fitted for you, and the way you hold your bow.
I said a concerned traveler. I was a soldier, but I was a soldier longer than there was a war, if you follow. Where the arrowhead passes between armor and skin, that's the place I belong. So I make opportunities to find it. It's like coming home.
Have you ever thought about hunting machines?
They don't get that look in their eyes.
Did bandits wrong you somehow?
They wrong us all. They live filthy lives, so they have to die that way too.
So you hunt them down to help others?
No. For sport. I can't wait for wars anymore. Life's too short and the thrill of death too sharp. If you kill a tribesman, there'll be retribution. Hunt a boar, they complain if you waste the meat. But bandits, they're vicious. They always put up a fight, and no one cares if you kill them.
I'm not sure who's worse, you or them.
We're standing. They're not. Clearly, we were better.
We're done here.
Here? I'm afraid so. But we live in a world of ruins, and bandits are drawn to them like infection to a wound. You wouldn't let that infection set in, would you? I'm sure only again.
Maybe, if it can't be helped.
If we pass each other by, we'll know it by heart.
Yeah, so basically the guy has gotten to the point where he enjoys killing, so he does
He's a
it.
psycho.
Yeah, I mean, again, like, his motives are not good. What he's doing is not necessarily, quote, bad because of the fact that he's kind of cleaning up the world of, you know, people who would harm others for the sake of, you know, putting something in their pocket. But yeah, the whole reason for it is like, yeah, no, I'm glad I'm not against you, but I don't really want to like endorse what you're doing.
Yeah.
He's not a bounty hunter for the sake of oh, rabbit. He's not a bounty hunter for the sake of a bounty. He's a bounty hunter because okay, yeah, that gave it to me. Well, maybe. I don't know. I felt like I hit the rock. He's a bounty hunter because he likes killing, which is you know, I mean, you want to enjoy your work, but I don't know if that's what I was referring to.
Grazers are attacking. We didn't even do anything well, now we did, but
I didn't do anything to you. as you completely smash them.
so yeah, there's a small town here. Let's go explore it and see if we can help out the local townsfolk.
Don't even check me. I'm fine. I'm a Nora. It don't matter.
Yeah, I'm a
I like
sticker.
how there's like no guard. You just like run in. What if I was just like sorry. Okay.
What happened to you, Hunter?
Sorry, it was real quick.
Oh, I'm grateful for this wound. It's a lesson I won't forget. And you should heed it too.
How's that?
I was chasing a galloping grazer, so intent on my prey that I didn't see where I was going. Right to the threshold of a cauldron.
A cauldron? What's that?
You're from inside the embrace, so you've never seen one. A cauldron is a sort of door, I guess. No one knows what lies beyond. Some say machines are made inside. Others think they're dens of evil, where the spirits of the metal devils linger. Same thing, I suppose. Whatever they are, they're forbidden.
You mentioned a lesson before. What did that wound teach you?
As I stood before the cauldron, my prey scampered off, and I stared, dumb with wonder. For a moment, I was a child again, wrapped from stories told by hunters at the campfire. I had a powerful desire to see what was inside. That's when the Watcher attacked. Cauldrons are guarded, you see. I barely fought it off, and got the scrape as a reminder. There's a reason the matriarchs forbid those places, and not just because they're dangerous. We weren't meant to see what's inside. I'll never waver again. This scar will see to that.
But for a moment you felt something. A sense of discovery. Are you so sure that's a bad thing?
Has to be, right? Or I wouldn't have been punished.
Where can I find this cauldron?
My point is, you shouldn't.
Then describe the place I should avoid.
You're a clever one, but not so clever as to heed my warning, I see. Fine, you're grown. I can't stop you. It's dead north of here, past the red drifts built into the side of a mountain. Just remember, I told you to stay away.
So those cauldrons, we really need to do those. And we'll probably show you one of those as well. Did you want to grab the random quest and then do the
Yeah,
cauldron? I don't know how close it is.
Are beyond our ken.
What's the time? Yeah, we could probably do that because we'll trim this down a bit. So yeah, I'll grab these quests real quick and then go from there. Okay, so we picked up some few quests. Basically, people just saying, please deliver this package. I lost my ring inside a boar. Go grab it, please. Just random stuff like that. So, and then we're also going to be saving some people. That's probably off camera. This is a main quest, though. Basically, Aloy's been sent out to investigate the corruption, and then this was the next step to talk to her to try to find a way to Meridian, which is basically the other lands. So,
Girl with the mark of a seeker. The Sentinel saw you coming.
You're Maria. Varl told me you'd know the way to Meridian.
The Karja capital. West will take you to it, but their soldiers will stop you long before you get there.
They can try.
No, what I mean is there's a Karja fort that guards the pass between east and west. Word is the Karja have sealed the gate out of fear of the corrupted machines infesting our sacred land.
So if I clear out the corrupted machines, they'll open the border?
I suppose. But I can't spare any braves to help you.
Who said I needed help?
You'll clear the valley, all by yourself.
I'm good with a bow.
For your sake? Better than good, I hope.
How far is the corruption spread?
I've seen it myself in machines at the head of the valley, and there's been word of corrupted machines in the south, too. Whatever the corruption is, it doesn't just affect machines. It burns flesh and sickens the injured.
Do the corrupted machines have any weaknesses?
Fire seems to affect them more than ordinary machines. A small mercy. This is a curse only the goddess can lift.
Unless we find out what's behind it and put a stop to it.
The matriarchs have spoken, Aloy. All we can do is fight and pray to the goddess.
I think it's funny. Aloy's like, you know, how do I get to the gate? She's like, you won't be able to get inside. You're like, well, they can try to stop me. She's like, no, I mean, you literally won't be able to.
Yeah.
You're like, you know, like, oh, they can try. And like, no, the machines will eat you alive. And Aloy's like, huh,
well, they can try.
Not if they have a fork. And she's like, no, they'll kill you. And he's like, they can try. You know, it's just like she's still like thick or whatever. She doesn't get it.
Yeah. So like, yeah, that's a level 15. What level am I?
You are
12.
level 12. Ooh.
Which this one
it's
is.
Up to you if you want to try to do that one.
Don't want that one. Well, no, I'll probably do the ones like I'll probably have to level up to actually do that. So if we were gonna do
yeah, let's do the cauldron.
The cauldron and go here. So we may not get to the whatchamacallit? Where am I going? We may not get to the. I need to see if I. Well, no, I'll sell off camera. I don't need to sell it right now. Unless I'm buying something that's pertinent to the actual.
So now we can fast travel, I think.
Looks like yes.
Nice.
Am I getting close?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's right
Okay.
there.
What
Those are shell walkers. We are
What are
right
you doing
outside.
over here?
We are right outside the cauldron, and we just found a shell walker, which is like a new robot. That's kind of cool.
So yeah, that's the cauldron. I do like find it funny. He's like, it's guarded. I'm like, by 3. Okay, I guess
There's like
by
2
multiple
scrappers
things.
and a watcher.
But like, yeah, it's not guarded. Like that's just normal, everyday you see machines.
Yeah.
You know, like it's not guarded.
But granted, she's not that warrior or whatever is not Aloy, so.
Oh no, I did find it funny. Oh gosh. Okay,
Whoa.
I did get him.
Okay, all right, now we're fighting everybody. Okay, yeah, maybe we spoke a little too soon by how weakly guarded
This
it
isn't
was.
guarded.
Like there's a sawtooth that just comes running out. I'm like, oh my gosh.
How did I? Okay, you need to die. Thank you. You have like 0 health left.
Something's fighting over there.
Yeah.
So the cool thing with the shell
gosh.
walkers.
No.
Oh, you're almost dead. They have, so they're pretty much crabs. They're like hermit crabs.
Yes, they
They've
look
got
like
2
crabs.
claw things. One is a shield, and then one is a gun. Yes, he's pulling up a shield.
I don't want to fight you. Go away.
Why not? He's gonna have some valuable
Actually,
stuff.
here. I forget I have
Yeah,
these.
he's gonna have some valuable stuff. Walk into it. Ha! His little back thing, I think they transport stuff, so it's got a lot of, or it can have a lot of valuable stuff.
Come on, come get me. This is why
Nice.
the Tripcaster is so nice. So there actually are other
Where's
traps you
his,
can do, but I never use it because it's too hard to equip and get things set and all that stuff. Okay, so this is the cauldron. It was guarded. We've killed everything, but looks like... Or no, okay, that's just the
Just
beginning.
a big, giant metal door thing.
Basically, yeah. Which, yeah, she said in the side of the mountain. Like, this is clearly
It's a
not...
dwarven settlement. No.
Yeah, clearly not natural. Like, something built this. And anyway, we can actually go inside because we have this little override thing. So that's nice. And it opens up. And then we basically just go inside this large mountain that is, yeah, it's crazy. Just cool. Just look around and Aloy will kind of ask questions and whatnot because it is a very unique thing. Down into the depths. I mean, this is crazy. No, I have been in one because I've played enough of this, but this is just crazy. Like, you're like in this giant, I mean, it looks like a machine, but you're in a mountain. So, like, obviously something...
The light. It's like this entire place is part of some huge machine. But who made it?
I'll say this actually reminds me of...
That's your
Wrong
tripcaster. Bam! This reminds you of what? There's another one coming around the corner when he comes. Oh.
There
There's
is
another
a...
one.
On... wow, you're blind. On Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, there's a guy called Father, and there's a whole bunch of like pipes and everything going to that.
This kind
That's
of
what it looks like.
yeah,
that.
it kind of reminds you of that.
Because it's all, I don't remember exactly what the pipes were for. I wouldn't say recently finished it, probably like 5 months ago.
But the cool thing, these cauldrons raise
Rat.
so many questions. Like,
Look.
What in
Tiny
the world,
meat.
What in the world is this? How did this...
Yeah, why is it here? What's it doing? Why is it here?
Yeah.
You know, like, that's the big question. Like, why is this thing here? In the side of a mountain, and it's like the size of a mountain, or at least, you know, very, very big. I mean, honestly, one of the main questions you have in this entire game is like, why are there machines running around?
Yeah.
Like animals?
Exactly.
Like, don't you have to build those? You know, like, they're not born. So
Yeah, and you're like,
what
humans
happened?
at this point do not have the technology to make that. So
Exactly.
where
Like,
are they
they're hunting them
from?
with bows and arrows. I mean, I think there's rarely there'll be some like futuristic technology, like her, you know, the end of her spear. The guy had a Gatling gun and whatnot. But like everyday stuff, yeah, there isn't machines manufacturing robots like iRobot, you know. So why are these things here? Which is like the whole premise of this story is you kind of go and find out what's going on because what am I seeing here?
I think
That's
another
that's a little
bridge
thing.
or something. See, this is like a futuristic, but it's a mixture of futuristic / prehistoric.
Yeah, it almost has one of the reasons I will say I do like this game is because it almost has a fantasy / sci-fi flair.
Yeah.
Like it's not fantasy, but it's bows and arrows with mystical type things because of the
What's so
the religion
interesting-
and what they're
Yeah.
kind of doing and why and who they say, you know, all that stuff. But then obviously there's sci-fi because there's robots running around.
It's cool because it's like they take two things, like let's take the future and the past and let's mix it together. And it's
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
How does that work? And it's just,
Which is probably one of the reasons why I like Doctor Who, because
Yeah.
they don't always do past, but they do that.
It looks like
Sometimes.
these machines move components around. Might be able to.
Yeah, like there's this like track. This is an assembly line. This is clearly an assembly line.
Yeah, they're
Why is
building
there an
something.
assembly line? You know.
I might regret this. It's true. Machines are built in these places. But why? By who?
So yeah, recently I just now picked up a handling coil, and I guess those increase the speed with which you can draw your weapon,
As far as this thing will take me.
which is actually very nice, especially with like a bow. You can go, you know, fire off 3 arrows versus 2 or 1 or however, depending on how high you do the handling.
There's a couple watchers down here keeping guard. Not doing a very good job because, well, that guy's gonna see us, but he's dead.
That was, yeah, the only reason I even saw him because I saw the little alert thing was like, hey, there's someone over here. I wish that's how my iPhone would pair.
What are you talking about?
Like you run up and you're like shrieking, like
Yeah.
slam it in. Well, I do find it funny. There's plenty of times where I am clearly within range of the device I'm trying to pair to, like Bluetooth or whatever, and it's like out of range. I mean, I understand it's a program and it's doing what it's told. You know, basically, it can't find it. It's saying it's out of range because it can't find it. But I'm like, I put my headphones on top of the phone.
How often do you
that's
sync
within range.
stuff to Bluetooth?
Well, not very often. Not, like, usually once it's synced, it's fine. That was terrible.
So I'm wanting to, speaking of Bluetooth, I'm wanting to, like, upgrade my, so my car is a, it's a 2004 Honda Accord.
No, he doesn't know I am yet.
So my car does not have any special MP3 backup camera navigation, blah, blah, blah on it because it's old. But you can actually install those. Nice. That shell walker's...
Does that kill him?
No, he's almost dead.
Oh, okay.
So I've been
What happening? Okay.
I've been kind of wanting to look into... What was that watcher doing? He's looking weird.
Dang it.
How much it would be to get one of those installed. Because that would be so cool, man. I've always wanted to have one of those in my car. I'm like, hey, you can actually get that? You don't have to... I don't have to buy a brand new car?
Stop it.
Quit using your watcher powers. What'd you shoot it with?
The
tear.
heavier, yeah, just because I wanted to knock him down, because that has more hitting power. You're almost dead. I don't want to use anything else.
What is that? Oh, it's wow. It's
I think it's like the core or something.
It's the core of the Earth. No,
But, like,
we're not
yeah.
that deep. That is ridiculous.
Why is this here? You know.
That is, yeah, that's like creepy sci-fi stuff. What is it even doing?
I don't know.
I think that is the core or something.
Honestly, that looks like it's dumping raw metal into that thing, and it's like processing it or something. I don't know.
That's cool looking.
This is how machines are made. Woven out of light. There are signals coming from the flight.
So this is how the machines are made. It's a baby bellowback. I think that's what it is. Did you scan it?
It's a fire bellowback, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bellowback.
Which, those are, I don't know what I would equate them to, like dinosaur-wise, or they're not really any, like, they blow fire. They're like a dragon almost, except they're not
Yeah.
super quick. They're decently slow as long as you're, I mean, in here he can maneuver pretty freely, but if you're in any type of building, it's pretty slow, just because they can't turn real quick.
All right, bellowback, we freed you from your bondage.
Oh gosh,
Be our friend.
now you're free to wreak havoc
You're free. He's trying to protect us
from the Watchers.
from the demon watchers. See, look, he burned him. Yes, good bellowback. All right, now we're friends.
Actually, I'm gonna.
Oh no, you shot him. Now he's attacking us. No.
Yeah, that's the whole reason. It's not because.
Or use tripcasters.
Yeah, I'll probably do
that'll
that
work.
because I can't get the fire. Like, I'm just not doing enough fire.
Yeah.
Ooh, actually, they're vulnerable to frost. This is my first thing with the sling.
Ice to meet you.
Okay, now he's down. Actually, that's not a bad idea for this.
Boom. So that's
Yeah, that
those
basically tears
tear
the armor.
blast.
Oh gosh.
Oh, you're almost dude.
Heal.
You're almost dead. See, those things are no joke. Bellowbacks are no joke, and he hasn't lost like any health. So the arrow that Steven used that made that sound and blew it up, they're called tear blast arrows. But for some reason, whenever I see it, I always read
They're tear
they're tear blast. I always read it tear for some reason. I don't know why. I'm like tear blast. Like oh, but it's tear.
Oh, actually, I need to use these.
Dude, use the tripcaster, man. He's just
This one. Sorry, I'm trying to remember how to fight these things.
boom. Look at that. Almost all of his health. He's weak. Oh, he's so weak. Finish him off. Finish him. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, those definitely do more damage.
And that was just one guy.
I mean, the explosive tripcasters damage coil, that was really, like, it was like 45%.
That's pretty good.
The the blast wires are basically like just bombs, which is really nice because you can just, lay them out beforehand or just in front of something and then basically just blow them up. So after killing the Belloback, now we have access to cores in the middle, right? That's what it is. Yeah.
I think that's the core or something.
Override. Yes, we're thinking that's a core.
Information about different machines. This will help me overwrite them.
Yeah, quest rewards. I got a skill point for that. Yeah. Yeah. So now we can override sawtooths, lancers, which we haven't seen yet, grazers, which we've briefly seen, and a few other ones, I think. But anyway, so those are how you then can override other machines. You go into those, you basically fight or go through them, fight kind of the boss of it, and then you can override those machines, which is really nice because then there's certain ones that are just really. They're useful if they're on your side, and they're really hard if they're not. So,
and next time on Game Bros, we will continue to head in the direction of the bandit camp. But there's cool little stuff like that story stuff. We kind of have to do that. And those are fun too. The cauldrons are fun. But yeah, we'll continue heading towards doing some main story stuff. We might do some quests here and there. But guys, thank you for watching. If you're new to our channel, please subscribe. We upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and now Horizon Zero Dawn is Saturday mornings. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and be blessed.